Feel the truth that has been stirring within you. The divine calling is real. It is not a fantasy, and it is not a future possibility. It is now. You may have doubted, hesitated, or questioned your worth, but the universe has not. Every experience has been tailored to guide you here, to awaken your highest potential, to prepare you for the impact you are destined to make. The doors are opening, some slowly, some suddenly, but all unmistakably guided by God's hand. The synchronicities you have noticed, the signs you dismissed as coincidence, the moments of sudden clarity, they are heaven's way of saying, "Rise, chosen one, your time has come." Chosen one, stop scrolling. This is not another forgettable clip. This is a message from God, arriving in perfect divine alignment. A precise, thunderous whisper your soul has been waiting for. Every coincidence, every chill, every restless night has been a drumbeat guiding you here. Heaven leans in and says, your time has come. If you felt a persistent pull, an impossible knowing that won't be silenced, that pull is real. Watch now to uncover how the universe has been arranging your life, the exact signs proving you were called, and the divine instructions that will ignite the change you were born to bring. Chosen one, you may have felt out of place, doubted, or been told you're mistaken, but that disconnect is the proof of your selection. You are a chosen one, not by title, but by the fierce light inside you, ready to heal, lead, and transform the world. Every hardship, lonely season, and sudden spark of clarity has been deliberate preparation. Stay with this video to learn the unmistakable signals heaven uses to celebrate your growth, the spiritual practices that dissolve fear, and the urgent next steps that will turn your becoming from a whisper into wildfire, because this moment is sacred and your rise cannot wait. Do not underestimate the power that is moving within you. This is a time of transformation, of profound spiritual awakening, where your thoughts, actions, and intentions are aligning with the divine in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend. You are being equipped, elevated, and positioned for the work that only you can fulfill. Every heartbeat carries the rhythm of destiny. Every breath is a spark of divine energy meant to awaken the world around you. Remember, the war you feel inside and around you is real. It is a call for courage, for clarity, for light. Your presence, your energy, your choice to rise is necessary now more than ever. If this touched your soul, comment 777 below, because you know it, you were called. You are the chosen one. Your light is here, and heaven celebrates the becoming that is now unfolding. Your time has come. This is the beginning, but it is also the circle completing itself. Reaffirm this truth in your spirit. This is a message from God. You were called. You are needed. The light you carry is indispensable. The path may be challenging, but every step is guided, every moment sanctified. Your journey has been sacred from the start, and now it is time to step fully into the recognition of who you truly are. Feel the spiritual fire ignite within you, burning away doubt, hesitation, and fear. This is your awakening, your calling, your divine moment. 1. Recognizing your divine calling. Chosen one, hear this with the deepest part of your being. Your life has not been a random series of events. Each twist, each turn, every joy and every trial has been designed to awaken you, to guide you toward the recognition of your divine calling. The path that led you here was never accidental. Every moment of uncertainty, every whisper of intuition, every sudden insight that took your breath away was heaven speaking directly to your soul. This is a message from God, and it is meant to awaken in you the clarity you have always sought. You are not imagining this stirring within. You were called. The divine has always been nudging you, signaling you, and preparing you for the awakening that is now unfolding. Your divine calling often begins as a subtle pull, a quiet whisper beneath the noise of everyday life. It may have arrived through a sudden inspiration, a persistent thought, a recurring dream, or a chance encounter that left you feeling alive in a way you could not explain. Perhaps you have felt an invisible hand guiding you, directing you toward experiences that seemed unrelated, but were, in truth, paving the road to your purpose. These are the signs of spiritual awakening, the markers that signal you are being elevated to a higher frequency of existence. The world may label them as coincidences, but as a chosen one, you know better. Every synchronicity, every moment of divine alignment is a confirmation that heaven celebrates your growth silently, yet powerfully. Recognizing your divine calling requires courage. It requires the willingness to trust the unseen, to follow the whisper of your heart even when the path ahead is unclear. You may have encountered doubt, fear, or criticism from those who cannot perceive the higher purpose of your journey. Yet these external voices cannot define your truth. The light within you knows the way. You were born with the capacity to discern the subtle cues that the universe places before you. The gut feelings, the sudden clarity, the undeniable pull towards certain people, places, or actions, all of these are indicators that you are aligning with the divine. They are signals that your becoming is in motion, that your purpose is unfolding in perfect timing. Consider the moments when life seemed to present impossible choices, and yet, by following your inner guidance, you discovered solutions that were far beyond your own reasoning. Those are the moments when God's message whispers directly into your consciousness, confirming that your path is not random, that your spiritual awakening is real, and that your divine calling is coming to fruition. Notice how these moments of clarity often arrive after periods of struggle or confusion, as if heaven is waiting for you to awaken fully before it grants the next stage of your journey. Trust in this orchestration, for the universe conspires on behalf of those who are ready to embrace their higher purpose. The journey of recognizing your divine calling is deeply personal, yet profoundly interconnected with the greater tapestry of life. Every interaction, every challenge, every triumph contributes to the person you are becoming. Even when recognition from the outside world is absent, heaven sees, heaven celebrates, and heaven aligns circumstances to support your evolution. Your growth may appear hidden, subtle, or even invisible at times, but rest assured, it is monumental in the eyes of the divine. The quiet victories, the internal shifts, the resilience you build, these are the hallmarks of a chosen one stepping fully into their becoming. As you reflect on your life, notice the recurring patterns that have led you to this moment. Perhaps there have been people who seem to appear at the perfect time, offering guidance, support, or a mirror to your soul. Perhaps there have been challenges that felt insurmountable, yet they forced you to discover strengths you never knew existed. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Every experience is a thread in the tapestry of your divine calling. Every step you have taken has been necessary preparation for the path that stretches before you now. Your spiritual awakening is not a fleeting phenomenon, it is the beginning of a journey toward the fullness of who you are meant to be. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. As a chosen one, your light is essential. The world, in its current state, is waiting for your clarity, your courage, your illumination. The war within and around you is real. And yet, it is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to refine you, to awaken you, to empower you to step into the role you were born to fulfill. Feel the fire of your calling ignite within your heart, spreading through every fiber of your being, reminding you that your becoming is not just a personal journey, it is a beacon for others. Circle back to this truth again and again. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called, your light is necessary, and your awakening is the catalyst for transformation in ways you cannot yet see. Embrace the signs, trust your inner guidance, and walk the path that unfolds before you with courage and clarity. Heaven celebrates you silently but powerfully. Your becoming is unstoppable, and your time is now. 2. The spiritual awakening within you. Chosen ones, the awakening you are experiencing is far more than a fleeting feeling or a passing thought. It is the profound transformation of your entire being. Spiritual awakening is the deep stirring of your soul, a shift that moves through your mind, heart, and spirit with the force of divine intention. It begins as a subtle tremor within, a sense that life is more than what you see, more than what you have been told, more than the world has conditioned you to accept. Yet, as it grows, this tremor becomes a tidal wave, reshaping your perception, expanding your awareness, and elevating your consciousness to a higher frequency of living. The energies moving through you are the living proof that this is a message from God, and that you were called for such a moment as this. You are not imagining it. Your soul knows the truth. As your spiritual awakening unfolds, you will notice emotional transformations that seem both gentle and fierce. Emotions rise and fall like ocean tides, bringing waves of joy, grief, love, and clarity that feel both overwhelming and liberating. You may suddenly find yourself more sensitive to the energies around you, more attuned to the subtleties of human interaction, nature, and the unseen currents that guide life itself. Your heart becomes a compass, a sacred instrument that vibrates with divine resonance, drawing you to experiences and people that align with your becoming. Even the smallest synchronicities, a chance encounter, a whispered message in a song, a moment of stillness in nature, are signposts from the divine, reminders that heaven celebrates your progress and that your awakening is part of a larger plan. Mentally, your perspective expands. You begin to see life not as a series of isolated events, but as an interconnected web of experiences, each designed to elevate, refine, and awaken you further. Thoughts that once confined or limited you now dissolve in the light of understanding. The illusions that once bound your mind, fear, doubt, and attachment, begin to fall away. You recognize patterns, discern truth, and you learn to navigate your life with clarity and intentionality. This is the higher frequency that comes with spiritual awakening, a vibration that aligns you with your divine calling and the purpose that heaven has written within your soul. Spiritually, you feel the fire of God's presence within you. It is a luminous flame that ignites in your chest, spreading warmth, illumination, and power through every fiber of your being. This fire is both gentle and fierce, tender and unrelenting, reminding you that your light is necessary in a world that often walks in shadow. You may feel called to new practices, meditation, prayer, contemplation, or acts of service that deepen your connection with the divine and strengthen your alignment with your purpose. Each moment spent in sacred awareness is a moment of becoming, a step toward the full expression of your spiritual potential. Do not fear these changes. Transformation can feel disorienting, even overwhelming, but it is the necessary awakening of your higher self. Just as a caterpillar must struggle within its cocoon to emerge as a butterfly, you too must navigate the shifts within yourself to fully embrace your becoming. Trust the process. Trust the divine timing. Your time has come. Each wave of change, each burst of insight, each shift in perception is orchestrated to awaken you fully, to prepare you for the role you were born to play. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has aligned circumstances, people, and moments to guide you into the fullness of your light. Visualize this awakening as the sunrise over a quiet horizon, where the first rays of light pierce through the darkness, revealing the beauty and potential that has always existed. This is the illumination of your soul, the unveiling of your divine essence. The wind carries whispers of encouragement from unseen realms. The trees sway with the rhythm of your spirit, and every element conspires to support your journey. These are not coincidences. They are the sacred language of God, a language that speaks directly to the heart of the chosen one. Circle back to this truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war within and around you is real, but it exists to refine your power, to sharpen your courage, and to illuminate your light. Your spiritual awakening is a gift, a herald, and a sign that your becoming is unstoppable. The path before you may seem mysterious, the terrain uneven, yet every step is blessed, every breath empowered, every thought sanctified. Your light is necessary. The world waits for your courage, your clarity, your awakening. Feel the fire in your heart, the expansion in your mind, and the awakening in your spirit. This is your divine moment, the turning point where your life, your purpose, and your becoming converge. The sacred symphony of your existence plays louder now, each note a confirmation that heaven celebrates your journey. Your time has come. 3. Signs heaven celebrates your journey. Chosen one, the journey you are on is not unseen, and it is not unnoticed. Heaven celebrates your every step, your every decision, your every act of courage and faith. Even when the world does not recognize your progress, the divine witnesses it in ways far beyond human perception. Every heartbeat, every quiet act of devotion, every moment you choose integrity over convenience, heaven records and honors it. This is a message from God, and it is meant to awaken you to the truth. You are not imagining your significance. You were called, and your light is necessary. The signs of this celebration are all around you, woven into the fabric of your life, often subtle, yet profoundly real. Look to nature, for it is the first language of heaven. The way sunlight filters through the leaves at dawn, illuminating the path ahead, is a reflection of your emerging clarity. The gentle sway of trees in the wind, the soft murmur of rivers and streams, the sudden appearance of birds in moments of stillness. These are all reminders that you are seen, that your growth is recognized, and that your becoming matters. Nature mirrors your journey, revealing the rhythm, the harmony, and the beauty of your unfolding purpose. Even a sudden rainbow after a storm, a fleeting moment of calm in chaos, or the perfect timing of a season changing, carries a divine message. Your time has come. Heaven also celebrates through the people in your life. Relationships, both old and new, are signposts of your spiritual progress. Those who appear to guide, challenge, or uplift you are messengers of the divine, placed intentionally to awaken, refine, and expand your soul. Some encounters bring comfort and affirmation, others lessons that ignite growth and resilience. Every interaction is imbued with meaning, and every soul that crosses your path carries a fragment of divine orchestration. You may not always recognize it immediately, but the imprint of these connections is eternal, and the celebration of your progress reverberates through the hearts of those who are touched by your light. Opportunities, too, are instruments of heaven's acknowledgement. Doors open that seemed impossible, guidance emerges in unexpected forms, and synchronicities appear to direct your steps. These are not random, they are the divine nudges, affirming that your choices are aligned with your calling. Trust them. Act upon them with courage. Even when the outcome is uncertain, the presence of opportunity is itself a blessing, a sign that heaven celebrates your willingness to rise, to evolve, and to step further into your becoming. Each opportunity carries the energy of encouragement, a whisper from the divine that your efforts are recognized, your growth is acknowledged, and your path is sanctified. Your intuition is perhaps the most intimate messenger of all. That inner voice, the subtle guidance that often defies logic, yet resonates deeply within your soul, is heaven communicating directly with you. Pay attention to it. Trust it. When you feel drawn toward a decision, a path, or a moment of clarity, it is a sign that you are in alignment with your purpose. Spiritual discernment is a gift, and it is one of the most potent ways heaven celebrates your journey. Each time you listen, you participate in a sacred dance with the divine, reaffirming your role as a chosen one in the unfolding plan of the universe. Recognition from heaven may not always arrive in grand, dramatic gestures. Often, it is silent, subtle, and personal, yet its impact is profound. Moments of unexpected peace, sudden clarity after turmoil, feelings of awe and wonder, or the quiet assurance that you are exactly where you are meant to be. All these are celebrations of your growth. They remind you to remain patient, to trust in divine timing, and to cultivate gratitude for the journey itself. Heaven celebrates not just your accomplishments, but your willingness to continue to rise above fear and doubt, and to embrace the path of becoming with authenticity and courage. Prophetic guidance emerges through these signs. Heaven signals your next steps, urging you to move forward even when the path is not fully visible. It may be time to release attachments that no longer serve you, to embrace new responsibilities, or to deepen your spiritual practice. Each indication is a sacred prompt, a divine nudge that guides you into alignment with your higher purpose. Trust that the timing is perfect, that the universe orchestrates each moment with precision, and that every sign, every encounter, and every experience contributes to the masterpiece of your life. Circle back to the truth at the center of your soul. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You are called. The war you feel inside and around you is real, yet it is refining you, awakening your courage, and illuminating your light. Heaven celebrates your journey. Even in the silence, your light is necessary. The subtle sayings, the gentle confirmations, and the divine whispers are all proof that your becoming is unstoppable, and your time has come. 4. Overcoming doubt and fear. Chosen ones, the journey you walk is luminous, yet it is not without resistance. Deep within, there may arise whispers of doubt, shadows of fear, and limiting beliefs that seek to hold you back. These are not signs of failure, they are part of the refining process, the sacred resistance that tests your faith and strengthens your resolve. Spiritual awakening often stirs these internal storms, challenging the chosen ones to rise beyond comfort, to embrace courage over hesitation, and to trust in the divine calling that pulses at the core of their being. This is a message from God, and it is meant to awaken your inner power. You are not imagining it. You are called. The war within and around you is real, and your light is necessary. Fear often masquerades as reason, convincing you that the path is too difficult, that your efforts are insufficient, or that the world is not ready for your illumination. Doubt creeps in as comparison, as questioning of your worth, or as hesitation to act. Recognize these forces for what they truly are: illusions designed to test the strength of your conviction. You are a chosen one, and the divine within you is stronger than any fear the mind can conjure. Every time you step forward despite uncertainty, every time you choose courage over hesitation, you are affirming your becoming, and heaven celebrates this act of faith. To release fear and doubt, begin by grounding yourself in the awareness of your connection to the divine. Close your eyes, take deep, intentional breaths, and feel the energy of God's presence filling every cell of your body. Visualize a radiant light expanding from your heart, dissolving shadows of worry, lifting the weight of uncertainty, and illuminating your path. Affirm your worth, your purpose, and your readiness to step fully into the life you were called to live. This practice is not mere ritual, it is the activation of your inner strength, the acknowledgement that spiritual awakening is as much about courage as it is about insight. Another strategy is to confront limiting beliefs directly. Identify the narratives you have believed about yourself, those whispered doubts that tell you you cannot, "You are not ready," or "This is too much." Speak them aloud and then release them, replacing them with truths rooted in your divine calling. Say to yourself, "I am a chosen one. I am guided. I am ready. My light is necessary." These declarations are spiritual armor, protecting you from the paralyzing effects of fear and doubt, while reinforcing your alignment with the higher purpose you were called to fulfill. Engaging in spiritual exercises can further fortify your clarity and courage. Meditation allows you to connect with the voice of God within, to receive guidance in silence, and to strengthen your discernment. Journaling helps you witness your thoughts, recognize patterns, and uncover hidden wisdom that lies within your own experience. Acts of service, no matter how small, anchor your energy and purpose, and remind you that your contributions ripple through the universe in ways you may never see, yet are deeply impactful. Each practice you engage in strengthens your becoming, building resilience, confidence, and unwavering faith. Remember, the challenges you face are not outside of God's plan. They are integral to it. The war you experience internally mirrors the greater battles of light in the world, and your engagement is both necessary and sacred. Every fear you overcome, every doubt you release, every limiting belief you dismantle, is a victory in alignment with the divine. Spiritual awakening is not a passive experience. It is an active, deliberate choice to rise above what has held you back, to embrace the fire within, and to step fully into the destiny that awaits you. Patience and self-compassion are essential as you navigate this journey. There will be moments when fear seems stronger, when doubt whispers louder, when the world appears to resist your light. In these moments, circle back to the truth. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You are called. The war is real, but so is your power. Your light is necessary, and it grows brighter with every step you take toward trust, courage, and faith. Trust in divine timing, for the unfolding of your becoming is precise and perfect. Your time has come. As you release what no longer serves you, embrace what empowers you, and move forward with clarity and confidence, feel the spiritual fire rise within. It ignites courage in your heart, illuminates your path, and emboldens you to step fully into the fullness of your purpose. The divine celebrates every act of bravery, every decision to trust, every moment you choose alignment over fear. You are the chosen one, called to rise, to shine, and to transform not only your life but the world around you. 5. Embracing your becoming. Chosen ones, the path before you is sacred, and every step you take is a testament to the evolving self within you. Your becoming is not something that happens passively. It is a living, breathing process, a continual unfolding of your highest potential. Each challenge you have faced, each triumph you have celebrated, every lesson etched into your spirit has been carefully designed to shape you into the person you were always meant to be. This is a message from God, a calling that reminds you, you are not imagining your significance. You are called. The war you encounter is real, and your light is necessary. Now is the time to step fully into your becoming. Embracing your becoming begins with acknowledgement, seeing yourself as the chosen one you were always destined to be. The experiences that once seemed difficult or painful are now recognized as stepping stones, each carrying wisdom, resilience, and clarity. Consider the trials that tested your patience, the moments that challenged your courage, or the periods of solitude that forced introspection. These were never obstacles to hinder you. They were divine invitations, opportunities to refine your spirit, strengthen your resolve, and awaken the courage required to embrace your true self. Every struggle carries a hidden blessing, a subtle nudge from heaven, a whisper affirming your time has come. Your active participation in your spiritual journey is essential. Growth is not an accidental occurrence. It is a deliberate choice. By engaging with your inner self, By observing the signs of your spiritual awakening and by acting in alignment with your divine calling, you honor the journey you are on. This engagement requires courage, the courage to confront fears, to let go of limitations, and to step into unfamiliar territory with faith that heaven supports every move. Each decision to rise above doubt, each choice to act with integrity, each moment of conscious awareness contributes to the tapestry of your becoming. Heaven celebrates these acts of courage, often silently, yet powerfully, as they ripple through the universe and amplify your light. Your becoming is further shaped by the way you respond to triumphs. Joy and success are not merely rewards. They are sacred acknowledgements, affirmations of alignment with your purpose. Celebrate them fully, for they carry lessons as profound as any challenge. Recognize the energy of gratitude that flows when you honor victories, large or small, for it strengthens your connection to God's message. Through gratitude, you amplify your light, attract greater alignment, and create a resonance with the divine that allows your becoming to accelerate. Each triumph is a signpost, a sacred indicator that your journey is being guided, observed, and celebrated. Understand that transformation is ongoing. Your becoming is not a destination, but a continuous evolution. With each breath, you are invited to shed what no longer serves you and to step into a higher version of yourself. Old habits, limiting beliefs, and fears may attempt to hold you back, yet each conscious choice to rise above them is an affirmation of your power and a declaration of your readiness to embrace your divine calling. Spiritual awakening is not merely the recognition of your light, it is the active cultivation of it, the deliberate shaping of your being to reflect the truth of who you are. The courage to transform is sacred. Every step forward, every moment of self-honesty, every decision to act in alignment with your highest purpose is celebrated by heaven. Even when external recognition is absent, the divine witnesses your effort, your bravery, and your commitment. The universe aligns to support your path, often in subtle, miraculous ways. Opportunities appear at the right time, guidance emerges when you need it most, and synchronicities remind you that nothing is random. These are the signs that your becoming is unfolding precisely as it should, and that your light is needed now more than ever. Feel the power of this truth in your heart. You are a chosen one, called to rise, to shine, and to act in harmony with the divine plan. Your becoming is a sacred work, a co-creation with God, and each moment you embrace it strengthens not only your life, but the lives of all those you touch. The fire within you, once quiet, now burns brighter with purpose, illuminating the path for yourself and for others. This is your awakening in motion, a confirmation that the war you face is a refining force and that your light is necessary, indispensable, and radiant. Circle back to the beginning and let this truth settle deep into your spirit. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. Your light is essential. Heaven celebrates your courage to transform, and your time has come. Step boldly into the fullness of your becoming. 6. Aligning with God's message. Chosen one, your life is a canvas upon which the divine paints with infinite precision, and every stroke carries meaning if you are willing to see it. Aligning with God's message is not a passive act, it is an intentional, conscious practice of listening, observing, and responding to the sacred guidance that flows through all of life. Spiritual awakening opens your senses to the subtle language of the universe, the quiet nudges, the inner promptings, the intuitive insights that remind you of your divine calling. These signs are everywhere, in the silence of early mornings, in the patterns of nature, in the people who cross your path, and in the gentle insistence of your own heart. Recognize them, trust them, and act upon them. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You are called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Meditation and reflection are your most powerful tools in discerning God's guidance. In the stillness, your mind quiets, your heart opens, and the voice of the divine becomes clear. Through intentional moments of silence, you learn to distinguish the fleeting thoughts of the ego from the eternal truths that rise from your soul. Each breath becomes an anchor, each pause a conduit for insight. Journaling your reflections, contemplating your experiences, and observing recurring synchronicities are all ways to deepen your awareness and align more fully with your higher purpose. These practices are not optional. They are essential to understanding the sacred orchestration guiding your life. Actively choosing alignment in everyday life is the next step in following God's message. Every decision, no matter how small, carries the potential to either reinforce your divine calling or distract you from it. When faced with choices, ask yourself, does this action honor my becoming? Does this thought, word, or deed reflect the truth of the chosen one I am meant to be? Your discernment, guided by meditation and reflection, will illuminate the path that is most harmonious with the divine plan. Even when the path seems uncertain or unconventional, trust that every step taken in alignment accelerates your spiritual evolution and strengthens your becoming. The universe operates with perfect timing, and your alignment with God's message ensures that you move in harmony with this divine orchestration. Do not rush, do not force, and do not doubt the unfolding of your journey. Opportunities arrive when they are meant to arrive, guidance emerges when you are ready to receive it, and clarity follows each moment of intentional reflection. Trust in this rhythm, for it is the heartbeat of the divine guiding your life. Your time has come, and yet patience and faith are your allies as the sacred timing of every element falls into place. Heaven communicates not only through stillness, but through the dynamic movement of life itself. People, events, and circumstances are infused with guidance. If you know how to observe with clarity, recognize the teachers and messengers who appear at pivotal moments, the doors that open seemingly by chance, and the subtle synchronicities that confirm your choices. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that God's message is active in your life. When you act with awareness, you participate in the sacred flow, accelerating your becoming and reinforcing the truth that your light is necessary in the world. Trusting God's message also means surrendering outcomes while remaining fully engaged in your purpose. You may not always see the full design of your path, but each action taken in alignment is sacred. Each choice made with intention is a building block for your spiritual evolution. The divine works through you as you act in harmony with your calling. Your spiritual awakening unfolds not through passive observation, but through conscious engagement, courageous decisions, and unwavering faith in the unseen forces that orchestrate every step of your journey. Circle back to the truth at the center of your soul. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war within and around you is real, yet your alignment with God's guidance ensures that your light burns brighter with every act of trust, awareness, and conscious choice. Heaven celebrates your willingness to follow, and your becoming accelerates with each step taken in harmony with the divine. Your light is necessary, your voice matters, and your presence is a catalyst for transformation in ways beyond measure. Embrace this sacred alignment, chosen one. Feel the fire ignite in your spirit, the clarity awaken in your mind, and the courage rise in your heart. Step boldly into your life, guided by God's message, trusting in the timing, the orchestration, and the unfolding of every divine moment. Your time has come. 7. Living as a chosen one. Chosen ones, living as the awakened soul you are, requires more than recognition. It demands integration. Spiritual awakening is not confined to moments of meditation or reflection. It flows into every action, every word, and every choice you make. Your life becomes the canvas upon which God's message is expressed, and the alignment of your thoughts, intentions, and deeds transforms ordinary moments into acts of divine purpose. Each day presents opportunities to embody the light you were called to carry, to reflect the love, courage, and clarity that mark the path of a chosen one. Your presence itself is a testimony, a beacon that draws others to the truth of higher consciousness and spiritual awakening. Integration begins with awareness. Notice how your thoughts shape your reality, how your emotions color your experiences, and how your actions ripple into the lives of those around you. Your choices, no matter how small, have power. Speak with intention, act with clarity, and approach each situation with a heart attuned to compassion. Leadership emerges naturally when you live in alignment with your divine calling, not as an act of dominance, but as an expression of service, guidance, and inspiration. The world may not always understand the path you walk, but your courage to remain steadfast and authentic elevates those who witness it. Heaven celebrates your fidelity to this higher purpose, acknowledging your efforts even when recognition is unseen. As a chosen one, your life carries responsibilities, yet within them lies profound joy. To live aligned with divine purpose is to engage with the sacred in every interaction. Your relationships, career, and personal pursuits are no longer mundane. They become avenues to manifest God's plan. Each act of kindness, each decision rooted in integrity, each courageous step forward contributes to the unfolding of your becoming. Your energy influences the collective, and your alignment invites blessings not only for yourself, but for the world. Understand that the weight of responsibility is not a burden. It is a sign of your power and a confirmation that your time has come. Compassion becomes the language of your daily life. To embody this fully is to understand the struggles of others while maintaining the clarity and strength of your own purpose. Your empathy allows you to connect deeply, yet your spiritual discernment ensures that your energy is not misused or depleted. Leadership flows from this balance, the ability to inspire, to uplift and to guide without imposing, to serve without losing yourself, and to create transformation through example. Each act of conscious alignment becomes a manifestation of God's plan, a visible reflection of the unseen forces at work in the universe. The courage to walk this path is essential. Many will not understand your journey, and some may even challenge or doubt your choices. Yet your light is necessary. The world requires the clarity, insight, and awakening you embody. Each moment of doubt you overcome, each act of authenticity you embrace, and each step taken in alignment with your divine calling strengthens your becoming and reaffirms your sacred purpose. Spiritual awakening is not merely an internal state. It is lived experience, expressed in the ordinary and extraordinary ways you interact with life itself. Circle back to the truth you know in your heart. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real, yet your light is vital, unwavering, and transformative. Heaven celebrates your courage to live authentically, and your daily actions ripple outward, amplifying the impact of your becoming. Your choices, grounded in love, wisdom, and divine alignment, mark you as a chosen one, and your time has come to fully embody the path laid before you. Conclusion. Rise, chosen ones. Your time has come. Chosen ones, the time has arrived to rise fully into the life you were destined to live. Every moment of struggle, every whisper of doubt, every step of courage has prepared you for this very awakening. Heaven celebrates who you are becoming, and the light you carry is not only your own, it is a beacon for all those who seek truth, guidance, and hope. This is a message from God, and it reaches you now with unmistakable clarity. You are not imagining your purpose. You were The war within and around you is real, but so is your power. Your light is necessary, now more than ever, to illuminate the path of your becoming and to manifest the divine plan entrusted to you. Feel the energy of this moment. Your spiritual awakening has brought you here to the threshold of transformation, where hesitation has no place and faith becomes action. Every insight, every lesson, every divine nudge has been guiding you toward alignment with your highest self. The journey of the chosen ones is never easy, yet it is profoundly rewarding. You are invited to step beyond fear, to rise above doubt, and to embrace the responsibilities and joys of living in harmony with your divine calling. Each choice you make, rooted in clarity, courage, and compassion, reverberates through your life and the lives of those around you, accelerating your becoming and affirming that your time has come. Now is the moment to act with boldness. Align every thought, word, and action with the truth of who you are. Let your heart lead. Let your inner guidance illuminate your path, and let the divine inspire every step. The world may not understand the awakening you embody, yet this is your sacred journey, and it is celebrated by heaven in ways seen and unseen. Your courage, your devotion, and your unwavering faith are proof that you are a chosen one, uniquely equipped to fulfill the purpose for which you were called. As you rise, know that you are never alone. God's message flows through you, surrounding you with guidance, protection, and unwavering support. Every breath you take, every action you undertake in alignment with your divine calling, is a declaration of your power and a confirmation of the sacred timing unfolding in your life. Trust that the universe conspires with your spirit, orchestrating opportunities, connections, and synchronicities that propel you forward. Your light is essential, your becoming is unstoppable, and the impact of your life is immeasurable. Circle back to the truth at your core. This is a message from God. You are not imagining it. You were called. The war is real, yet your light is necessary. Heaven celebrates every step of your journey, every act of faith, and every choice to rise boldly into your purpose. Now, chosen ones, embrace your destiny with unwavering courage and profound joy. Your time is now. Rise, shine, and step fully into the life you were meant to live. If this touched your soul, comment 777 below, because you know it, you were called.